Okay, we're back. We just found, in part one, we found that double die key variety 1966 double die in the obverse, and we're gonna keep it moving. The video was just getting way too long. I guess I was, I was looking too in depth into 64. We're looking for the doubling on the reverse. But we still, it doesn't matter. I mean, I would like to find doubling on the obverse too. That would be fine with me, but it wouldn't make it a key variety though. I'm going to say no, and I will put this into the fine pile. Fine pile. Look at this bad boy, huh? Sheesh. Does this one have a die clash? Look in between the columns to the left of Lincoln. Let's look at the front to see if it's if we can confirm it as a die clash. There should be something on the front. Oh, there you go. In the neck. In the neck. You always got to check the neck first. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me look at that very quickly. I mean, it's super duper weak defied. But let's look inside the columns. Oh, so weak. Either way, it's a very nice looking scent. I'll put this with the AUs. It's too weak. Hey, look, man, there's a die clash thing. Give me $1. Get out of here. Look at this beauty. It's just popping out. Wow, man. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. I went straight into the video without taking a sip of coffee, so you're going to have to bear with me. My wife gets a kick out of it when I do that. The other 99% of the world probably gets grossed out. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do when they come for you? $78, huh? I just don't want to miss the question. Now the question is this going to go into the AU or the BU? Really hard. I mean, is this an MS condition scent? That's the question. Oof. So I'm going to say what? This is not an MS condition scent, but this is an MS condition scent. I already said that before that I thought that this was a BU condition scent. And then I'm saying that this is an AU condition scent. Very close. Very close. They're close. I'm trying to see if it's a little nicer, a little shinier than the rest. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. I'll put that with the BUs. I keep looking at that real dirty scent there. Now I want to look at it. Oh, we got to weigh this one. Oh, 71. Double die. If we can find can you find a double die there? Wow. Let's weigh it. I bet you this is a lamination error. 308. So it's within tolerance. Oh wow, man. Bam 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 bam. So, big question, right? If this is a double die, it's a key variety, right? Which honestly, right there it does. Now this thing is absolutely filthy. So of course I want to clean it. That's my first gut reaction. And someone says, "Don't do that. Don't clean it." Let me look at that. I mean, if I could really, really, let me. You know what? Let me wipe it, right? Because that wiping is okay. My understanding is wiping is okay. Wiping off a little bit of the surface dirt is fine. That's my understanding. Don't do it. Don't do anything I say, because none of this is financial advice or recommendations of how to conserve coins or anything like that. Full disclaimer. All right. Disclaimer, disclosure, whatever. Let's see. I mean, if it's a double die on the obverse, you're talking about a key variety, and I've never seen the seven. The other ones I've seen, the 64, the 60s, are the ones that I found before. See, all of a sudden it's not there anymore. That's too close. That is way too close. I don't know why I had it so close for. Hmm. Let me look at that T. So the bottom line is, right, where's my little bag? Is that I can't tell what it is, and I'm not gonna send it back. I would rather have a clean, me personally, right? This is my personal opinion. I would rather have a clean double dot variety that's worth $10 with the clean designation than 1 penny, right? Because if I put this back in the road, I'm gonna get a penny for it. But if I clean it and I see the doubling on it, which I cannot see right now, then it might be worth 10, 20, 30, 40, $50. And that is smart. Okay? Now people get triggered by that, and really I to this day I haven't heard the logical argument except for don't clean coin collection coins, and of course you don't. I know that. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows not to clean very valuable cents. That's not a valuable cent, and that's where people get hung up. Um, and anybody who wants to, you know what? Let me look it up. I'm not going to go into it. You know what? I'm going to keep this channel and video positive. Let's go see what's next. Another 71. Can you believe that? Now here, that's hilarious that the next one I grab is a 71. Let me look at it very quickly to make sure there's no doubling on it. The date has no doubling. Liberty might have doubling. IN has no doubling. GOD has no doubling. The E and we might have some slight doubling. And that's it. So we're looking at the B and E and Liberty and the E and we. All right, so let's start with the E and we. Or if I put the light on, will that help? No, it's blurry. It's blurry to me. I'm going to say no. And how about the E, the I and B in Liberty? Oh, that's just the side of the letter. Let me shut off the light. See if we get any contrast. All right. I'm going to say not doubled. It is a fine looking penny. We'll put it into the fine category. $64. Looking for doubling on the obverse. Oh, no, sorry. On the reverse. I didn't see any. I could look a little closer. I'm going to say no. No. Now, if it was the obverse, maybe the U looks like it could be. Oh, that T. Ah, man. If it was the obverse, the 64 obverse. Oh, yeah. Look at that T. That T would have did it, man. And the, oh, wow. And the N. Super duper. All right. So in the U, the U, the T, and the N. The N is a great one. Look at this. See how close we can get. Look at that. So if this was a double die of the obverse was the error for the key variety, oh, forget about it. We would have paid dirt. I said the E. I thought I said the E. But the T, that would have been. I mean, now could that be a die error? It can be. You know, you see a little bit of it in the U. It can be. Just took off, clipped the bottom. But the N, anyway, doesn't really matter because it's not the key variety. So irregardless, it's pretty nice. We'll put this with the fines also. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of doubling, you know, and again, that whole clip thing got me thinking. All right, 63. This is the obverse. If we find a double die in the obverse, let me just take off some of that dirt right there. Little quick wipo. El wipo. El Chapo with the El wipo. Yeah, it came right off. My understanding is that is not cleaned if you just wipe off some dirt. Or it's more like conservation or something. So we're looking for a doubling, which I can't see through the camera. And on the obverse, I'm saying, and at this point, I'm going to say no. The only thing that has me a little weirded out is the date that just happens to have all the dirt right around the date. So before I just throw this back into the pile, let me see if I can get some more of that dirt off around the date. And that way, maybe it's worth $1 instead of a penny or 3. Well, it's copper, so it's 3 cents. See, and that's why you use the word penny in differentiation to cents, because you can't say, oh, that's worth 3 pennies, because 3 copper pennies is worth 9 cents, right? So you have to have a way to differentiate between what a penny is that you're holding in your hand and the numerical value of what you could try to sell it for, right? So you can't sell a copper penny for 3 other similar copper pennies, but you can sell a copper penny for 3 cents. And that's why, I use the differentiation between cents and pennies. Question is, with the 3 there, now that we can see it a little better. Nah, that's not doubled. How about in the face, right? I always look at the letters. Let's check out the face, and let's look at the reverse. So I guess because these are, really interesting looking pennies, we're just taking so long to go through them. And what I'm going to do is, I should have broken this up into 4 videos, but for some reason, I thought I was going to get through a penny row in a half an hour from part 1. So let's go to part 3, and we'll finish off. We got these look like possible lamination errors. You can see the colors different. Anyway, so please click like and subscribe. Come back for part 3 of episode 139, and God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.